there.
Love's check in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in this game. He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Step back shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
And that is good. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Irving. And the shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. It's stolen by Heinrich. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brooks.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. The layup missed.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Irving with the ball. Butler covering. Fires from deep. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Blocked. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in the 3 spot. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, the Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau, known as one of the most demanding coaches in all the NBA, he said the teams that are special always play with a rare intensity. That's just how championship caliber teams play. He added, I don't think you really feel pressure if you're putting everything you have into each and every day. Sound strategy, Kevin.
He's one of the best getting that kind of effort from his players. Doris, thank you.
You know, the Bulls' offense was not that great last year. As a matter of fact, they struggled to score. But when they did get to 100 points, They were one of the best teams in the league.
And finished off by Gasol. And the Cavaliers call time here. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
And so here's Cleveland after the Bulls pick up 2. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. Butler from outside. Outside Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that.
Derrick Rose, the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic has checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's Irving after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Shot clock at 6. Irving. They get it back. The drive by James. Power down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Now, here is Mirotic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And you recall Derrick Rose had some knee issues at Memphis as well.
Yeah, nothing nearly as serious as what he's encountered recently. But hey, he's only 26. Even if he doesn't win another MVP, I think he's still got a good chance to be an impact player, a high-level impact player, even an all-star going forward.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. That one goes. Count it.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Shumpert in there for Irving. Then for the Bulls, Taj Gibson's checked in for Dunleavy. Heinrich comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
And that one's good. Love.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
No good from LeBron. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
And Mirotic kicks to Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Look out, man!
The rim is shaking. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
They double team Love. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Puts up the baby hook. And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 20. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, it's Cleveland.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Mirotic has a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Gibson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, last season he made good on about 3 of every 4 free throws, almost exactly 75%.
That one misses.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've got extra trips to the foul line here in the second. And that
The Cavaliers leading by 22. They've got Tristan Thompson. J.R. Smith out there with Irving. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
the mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Butler kicks to Rose. From the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Nobody near Irving. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Bulls shoot well, 50% from the floor. Tries to keep it alive. Dunleavy's shot is off. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. Well, what was supposed to be the triumphant return for Derrick Rose a year ago quickly turned into another nightmare season. Finally returning from that torn ACL in the 2012 playoffs, he managed only 10 games before tearing the meniscus in his other knee. Just devastating. We obviously hope that Rose can come back and put in a full season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Irving with a clean look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Sean Marion is checked in for Thompson. And Miller's subbed in for Smith. And Chicago also making a switch. Muhammad's checked in. And that one's good. And that's 31 points for Kyrie Irving.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And for
Wow, look at that athletic play. incredible.